A warm welcome to this talk, Wednesday the 7th of February. Now, I'm becoming convinced we're dealing with a completely new disease. Let me show you what I mean here. And we've got detailed videos coming up on this shortly. Now, let me just show you this picture here. Now, these are the white clots, for want of a better term, that are being taken out by embalmers during post-mortem. They're white, sort of rubbery clots. Now, Dr. Ryan Cole, I believe, has done an analysis of these, and he's found out that they're made of fibrin, which is a blood clotting protein, platelets, which are the normal thrombocytes in the blood, and an abnormal protein called amyloid protein. And these are being washed out at post-mortem. And I'm just convinced of this now because I've seen so many pictures of these. And you can see here that they seem to be branching in exactly the same way that the vascular tree would branch, the like branches. So I think these are casts. And these are coming out from arteries in embalming, and they're coming out from veins in embalming as well. Now, the data I'm going to present from Mr. Thomas Haviland, Major Haviland, who's examined this, that'll be in the next video. But what he found was, in 2023, embalmers reported that 20% of corpses were showing these things. 20%, a fifth. In 2022, it had been 30%. In 2021, there'd been some, quite a lot, but we don't have a figure on that. In 2020, before any rollouts of things, there was very few cases. But of course, we did have a pandemic then with SARS coronavirus 2. So a few in 2020, lots in 2021, lots in 2022, still a lot in 2023, involved in 20% of, potentially in 20% of deaths. This is just huge. Before 2020, the embalmers weren't seeing any. So 2019, as far back as you want to go, they were seeing none, and then they're getting these things. What is going on here? Now, there will be a few ideas of what's going on in the video. Let's just look at some more pictures first of all. Here's another example. And again, we see that it kind of it breaks down. It's a bit of a junction coming from inside a blood vessel, 6 inches there, which is about 16 centimeters, I guess. And these white clots simply aren't in the pathology textbooks. This is a new disease, and quite incredible. Now let's move on to look at some more pictures. These are the white clots in a tube, and we'll see some more live on the video that we look at with Major Haviland in the next video. So there's some that have been collected. Here's some, just so you see the razor there for the scale. These have just been collected during the embalming process, and again you see these are white. Now, these bits, you can see some bits of normal blood clot in there. That's what you'd expect. But all these things are new. These have not seen before 2020. In 2020, they were seen in very small amounts. In 2021, 2022, 2023, seen in large amounts. This really needs to be investigated as a matter of urgency. And we should suspend any therapeutic interventions that could potentially be causing this until we know for absolutely certain that it's not the cause. Because at the moment, the correlation is there, and the correlation is strong, both in temporal correlation and quantitative correlation. So these are flushed out of the circulatory system. And of course, the lining, the blood vessels, the bit down the middle, are supposed to be hollow, of course. It's supposed to be lumen, not clogged up with this stuff. This is a new pathology, a new disease. What is going on here? Again, another example, you see the size of the scalpel. Here we do see some blood clots associated with it, but we see this unmistakable white, strandy, wormy, long clot flushed out of the circulatory system of dead human beings. This is a massive scientific finding. Why isn't it all over the scientific literature? Why isn't it all over mainstream media? You see, this is photographs. These things exist. This is real. You know, you're looking at them. Another example there. Again, flushed out of the arteries and veins of dead human beings. We see some normal splodgy blood clot there, but these white bits aren't. These are not what you expect. Lots more examples, and I'm getting another 250 examples sent to me. So these are not just random bits. Here we see more ordinary blood clot mixed in, but again we can see the unmistakable white fibrous blood clots, and that's the original one we looked at where they've been cleaned off in the embalmer's hand. I'm just blown away. This is a new pathology. It's not in the books. This is new. Currently in about 20% of corpses by this survey data. I actually have been in communication with an embalmer in the United Kingdom today, who also tells me about 20% of the bodies he's embalming, they're seeing this white blood clot. We need answers. It's time to stop messing about, and we need a moratorium until we get those answers. More details from Major Haviland, who kind of gave me this data. Thank you very much. And much more in the next video. I'm going to start editing that now. I've already done the interview, but I just wanted to get this to you because I'm just blown away. We are dealing with a completely new pathology and a new set of diseases. And coincidentally, we've still got excess deaths. Answers, please. Check out the next video. I should have it up in just a few hours. It won't take me long to edit it. Thank you.